The crown was never free. Some paid with their freedom. Some paid with their freedom. Some with their legacy. And some are still paying. The world watched. The world always watches. This is what we saw. He built an empire with his bare hands, threw the greatest parties any eye had seen. But behind the velvet rope, the cameras never went. Whispers became rumors, rumors became files, files became federal, and the empire smiled its last smile. Freak-offs behind closed doors, NDAs signed in silence. What the world celebrated on the radio, the victims carried in their bodies long after. He rapped about the streets because the streets were all he knew. But the prosecutor listened more carefully than the fans. And what was out to millions became evidence in their hands. The very words that made him famous were the words that built his cage.
This is the price of the crown.
When the kingdom has no foundation.
This is the cost of the sound.
When the music matched the devastation.
We watched from our speakers.
We danced to their pain. And when the sirens came calling, we streamed their songs again. For 30 years the rumors lived in the same house as the Grammy. Everyone in the industry knew, but the industry stayed canny. A documentary broke the silence that decades tried to seal. And the man who sang about love had never understood what love should feel. They built their labels like families. Loyalty was the law, but federal indictments don't respect the OG code. RICO came like harvest, taking everything they'd sown. And the empire that took decades took one try to overthrow.
This is the price of the crown.
When the kingdom has no foundation.
This is the cost of the sound.
When the music matched the devastation. We watched
From our speakers.
We danced to their pain. And when the sirens came calling, we streamed their songs again. He invented a language that a generation spoke. But the state said the label was never just a label. 2 years awaiting trial inside a courtroom cold, while his music kept on playing and his story kept being told by everyone except him. What does it cost to build a kingdom on sand? Everything. What does it cost to ignore what you know? Someone else pays that price. What does the world owe the ones who were silenced? More than a documentary, more than a hashtag, more than this song. But this song is where it starts.
This is the price of the crown. When the kingdom has no foundation.
This is the cost of the sound.
When the music matched the devastation.
But we can choose differently. We can listen with our eyes before the sirens come calling. Before another legend dies inside. One conversation, one moment of truth, before the crown becomes the truth. The crown was never free. crown was never free. It never is.